before Beyonce, before Britney, before J-Lo, before Cardi B, before Nicki Minaj, there was Janet. You gotta remember that. That's saying a lot. All these girls took something, or in the case of Britney, she took her whole artistry from Lady Miss Janet. Hello you guys, it's me Alexa, the lady extraordinaire. Welcome back to my chan. I have left the 20s, so I am kind of feeling my 50s vibe. Look at this beautiful dress. Oh! The other day I saw the new Janet Jackson documentary, 4 parts, or 2 parts really, but I saw it in 4 parts, split into 4 parts. It was really good. It made me miss that girl so much. I love Janet. I have loved her since ever. I do remember when Control hit and changed the whole game for female pop stars, because prior to Control 1986, what I remember was the female pop stars. They were either, we had Debbie Harry, we had Pat Benatar, whatever. We had Madonna, of course, and we had all Mary Jane girls. We had the Apollonia, the Vanity 6, Apollonia 6. Very beautiful ladies, right? And but they were all like this. And well, of course, the rocker chicks were more like. But when Janet came on, she turned it upside down. Her dancing was fierce. Her moves, like, her like, her style was completely new. I remember it was such a breath of fresh air. She was, of course, the female Michael Jackson. And I gotta say, I rank her higher as an artist than Michael. When you think about the whole legacy they left. Janet's albums, I mean, from Control to Rhythm Nation to Janet to Velvet Rope, those 10 years or 12 years from 86 to 97, 11 years, my math, just for any artist, it's just unthinkable. She kept getting better and better and better and better. The only Prince, I can only think of Prince, another artist that has done the same, like from Purple Rain to Sign of the Times. I mean, come on, better and better and better and better. Of course, I love Prince. I love all his albums, from the For You album up to his last. Janet, her 2 first albums I completely missed. I think everybody did. Sorry, but we did miss her because she was sort of anonymous under her first management. But when she broke free and she met those 2 fabulous, fantastic geniuses, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, she skyrocketed. She just rocketed to the moon. And when I listen to those albums today, they are the soundtracks of my life. And watching her documentary was just, she's one of the artists I have not seen live. One of my childhood, pop heroes I have not seen live. I've seen Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince, David Bowie. I've seen just George Michael, Whitney Houston, those pop, biggest pop stars of the 80s. I've seen them all live. Janet is the one I have never seen. She eluded me for some reason. And I know when I'm gonna see her, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna sing along to every song. It's gonna feel like she's gonna give me those Prince vibes, those funky Minneapolis Prince vibes, which I love. We get to see fighting behind the scenes. We get to see her arguing with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Like, it was quite nasty, no pun intended. They got on each other's nerves, and you can clearly see that it ain't all hunky-dory. It's hard work to do good work. I mean, her albums, the production is, there's nothing like it. And then you gotta take to account her videos. Huh? Like, the girl works her ass off. Her choreography, changing her styles and becoming even more and more beautiful as she progresses, as the older she gets. I mean, she's a superhuman to me. She is. Oh, I love her so much, Janet Jackson. I love you so much. And another part of the documentary what I loved was when you get to see Janet and Michael work together. They were writing the song Scream from the History album. I love that album. Michael Jackson, Galore, his best album to me. They were writing Scream. They were in Michael's New York home. They were sitting there writing the lyrics, and I have never seen Michael look so human. He completely felt like a relatable human being. Like, I wanted to sit next to him and write with him, or give him a hug, or just love him. You know, I just wanted to be that close to that human being, Michael Jackson. He was not the king of pop, the pop mega superstar Michael Jackson. When he was sitting down there with Janet, writing and creating, he was Michael Jackson. And he was so humble, so cute, so beautiful, so soft, and he just felt like, well, the most wonderful human being. And he must have been going through a lot that day or that time, you know, because of all the scandals and the bullshit. And still he was crafting his work with the help of his sister, and that was such a beautiful scene. I wish that I could spend time with those two geniuses, 24 hours, just being a fly on the wall, you know, listening to what they do, what they say, how they do it, how they create. And that scene touched me. I saw the Michael I have never seen. He completely let his guard down. He was there with his sister, creating, writing songs. Beautiful scene. One thing that really shocked me, I need a drink to talk about this. It's sparkling water. One thing that really shocked me good was when Janet was filming Scream with Michael. Apparently their camps, or rather Michael's camp, kept them apart. Like, they were filming their scenes individually. Like, Michael was filming his scenes on a set and Janet was filming her scenes on another set. And that shocked me to the core, because to me that video was always cemented the idea that yes, these siblings are they understand each other. They're fighting this fight, you know, against the prejudice. You know, it makes me want to scream. But behind the scenes, it wasn't all hunky-dory. That shocked me. That hurt me. I was believing that the both siblings were like equal superstars, and none was above the other. But to keep them apart like that and not in, oh my God, that's heartbreaking, right? I know they were huge, but come on, they're family. They're making this great song, fantastic video, piece of art. Mark Romanek, you're a genius. I also wish I was a fly on the wall on that video. Oh my God, that shooting. And Michael, of course, looked so amazing for the first time ever. He completely changed his style. I only wish he cut his hair, you know, because those locks, we've seen them a little bit too long. But Janet completely had a new look, like me, a new look. And she went for it. She had the most beautiful smoky eyes, the Japanese anime manga hair, and like patent leather pants, and those spiky Sweatshirts, I mean, I want their wardrobe as we speak, and I have been wanting them for 25 years now. 95 to whatever years. My math, you guys, I can't even count. I need a drink. Yes, I've been wanting the wardrobe for so long. That video to me, it just, whenever I watch it, I'm like, oh, I need more. I want a 50-minute long version. Where is it? The director's cut. Yes, that shocked me. That shocked me to my core. The Scream video to me is the most beautiful video ever made, the biggest piece of art ever made. I only wish it was a 15-minute long short film, you know, like Thriller, Remember the Time, Bad. The Way You Make Me Feel is also 9 minutes long, the complete version. If you haven't seen it, you check it out. Michael is so cute. And Scream is just like 3 minutes something or 4. It's like the song's length. And I'm like, Michael, this is your big comeback, history, your best album ever. And why didn't you make Scream a 20-minute long short film? You guys, that would be the... Oh my god, I cannot... can you imagine the video being in the beginning when they're leaving Earth, to both siblings? Michael and Janet leaving Earth on a spaceship, and they enter this new realm, and they slightly go crazy. They miss Earth, but they kind of remember how Earth has treated them, and they're like, no, we better leave. This place is no good for human beings. It's gone all crazy. We are living. And so they try to sort of entertain each other in the ship, but something's going down. They need to scream. They feel being like they're locked in this ship, and who knows for how long, how far they're gonna go. And then the music begins, like Scream. Oh, a Scream short film, 15 to 20 minutes would be a dream come true. In my mind, it's already come true because I know it by heart. I know what happens, I know every scene. But of course, we have not yet seen it. And then we get to see Janet's love life also. She married one member of the DeBarge family, James DeBarge, I think, in the 80s, but it didn't go well. They had issues, or he had some issues. And later, she married this fabulous guy, René Elizondo, or something like that. Those two must have been the cutest, most beautiful, most stylish couple of the 90s. Hands down, hands down. René looks like $1 million. His style, his face, he's so gracious, so beautiful, sexy and stylish. He oozes style from every pore of his being, and so that's of course Janet. And can you imagine those two together in a room? Oh my god! And they were both equally creative. He helped her with everything, like recording, styling. Just he was her second half, kinda, you know. And again, that didn't work out because too much of a good thing never lasts. Because to me, he was the perfect Janet Jackson boyfriend or husband. René, oh my god, what a beautiful guy. Oh, he also had polka dot. He was wearing something polka dot in a scene there, and I was like, oh, I need to pick up my polka dot. Another part I loved was when they were filming the Poetic Justice movie. I've seen that movie, love it. I've seen all Janet's movies. And she played with, she was acting with Tupac. Those really interesting scenes, and they get to kiss, and oh my god, it was such a great documentary. I wish I could see 10 more hours of it. I want to know everything. I want to go down her history, you know, her history. And the thing with Janet is that she's both tough, you know, she has this fierceness, this sassiness, right? But then also she's the sweetest, most beautiful. Janet Jackson is hands down the most beautiful female pop star that has ever been. I'm sorry, Madonna. Madonna, you're beautiful, but your face is hard. Janet's smile, oh my god, it's pure sunshine. It's pure gold. It's what I live for. Oh my god, those Jacksons. To this day, they completely mesmerize me. I mean, but it's Michael, Janet, and LaToya, the Jacksons, which I tend to gravitate towards. I think LaToya is a fabulous person also. She's a style icon, and she's equally cute, beautiful. Oh, I love those three so much. I could easily have watched 24 more hours of the Janet Jackson history. For any music lover, I mean, you gotta. She was really the blueprint of today's pop stars. Before Beyonce, before Britney, before J-Lo, before Cardi B, before Nicki Minaj, there was Janet. You gotta remember that. That's saying a lot. All these girls took something, or in the case of Britney, she took her whole artistry from Lady Miss Janet. It was a really good show, and yeah, those were my thoughts on the new Janet Jackson documentary. Thanks for watching. Ciao.